From Steve Slayton to Pat White to Pat McAfee, they love their Mountaineers in Morgantown. And in a place known for Yan Dogs and pepperoni rolls, probably some liquid refreshments, the Mountaineer faithful ready to go here in Morgantown. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the San Jose State Spartans, taking on another team from the Big 12 in an intra-conference matchup, the West Virginia Mountaineers. The Spartans will put toe to leather and will get started. On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. The Mountaineers return man Hartley helped out the offense with that one. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
Looking to pass, it's Spears. Got his man quickly. Quick step and go. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
First down, West Virginia.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Proctor. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
From the gun, running back on the move. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
At the 35, he's loose. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. The Mountaineers are in the hurry-up.
You could tell he saw that grass open up, and he was not handing that football off. He was taking it himself. His eyes got enormous, chewed up the big play. Nice big chunk play for this offense.
It can get pretty wild in the Big 12. Some of these outposts are like snake pits when you have to go on the road. Got to get off to a quick start in conference play.
It is always wacky, Reese. Like, there's always something that happens in the Big 12, and somebody comes out of nowhere in the Big 12 every single year. So starting in conference play, Palmer, these games start to really matter, really add up, and the pressure amplifies.
It's so true, too. When you think about the Big 12 conference, it just seems like teams get caught sleepwalking. So you've got to start fast. And the challenge, I think, for these coaching staffs, these two teams, every week they've got to have their team ready to go, and it starts today.
Here comes the field goal unit. And it's right down the boulevard. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So San Jose State's offense has the ball for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football.
Oh, he's going to go up top. He's got it inside the 25. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play. And I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
This offense has to be feeling it after that last one, and they'll snap it 1st and 10 just outside the 20. He's looking to throw it. Fires toward the end zone. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Not only a great play, but tremendous discipline by this sophomore to make the pick.
That's the advantage right there of having your dime personnel on the field. You've got an extra DB. You've got an extra guy out there who's really good at covering. So for quarterbacks, you've got to be so good and precise with these passes because they've got speed in the back end. They're able to come away with the pick.
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave.
Yeah, and just keep...
Fires into traffic, intercepted. He was dreaming of getting a few more on that return, but they'll take it in business at the 32.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times, in great position, you see them there to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. The give to the back. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. Hands it off. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the inside give. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. Didn't get much on 1st down, it's 2nd and 9. After run, now throw. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Adams. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Able to pick up a couple before he's knocked down. They mark it at the 10. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. The give to the left. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Spartans.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. UTSA is down right now inside the Alamo Dome, but this young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born in San Antonio. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to East Carolina. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They go to the draw. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. He's looking to throw. Going up top. Makes the catch on the left. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
Yeah, there's a lot of communication when it comes to defenses. Like, you have to talk. You have to understand if somebody does this, I have to do this. I have to pass off wide receivers. Apparently, the communication was busted.
Trying to get to it. Finds his back in the middle. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. And the Mountaineers want to crank the tempo. They'll run it. Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16. Will they keep it on the ground again here on 3rd down? They move the tight end all over. They'll try to power their way ahead. The Mountaineers get the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They'll give it to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Moving out of the pocket. Fighting for the end zone, and he dropped it. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. They'll try it on the ground. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Dropping back, it's Spears. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He's going to the right, looking for a path to the end zone. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Now adjusting. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Mountaineers! If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. They'll run it out of the shotgun. On the move is the 30. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. Off play action on 1st down. Wide open downfield. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. They get him down after he makes the catch. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Looking to throw, it's Adams. Got his man in the middle. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a 1st down just outside the red zone. He's got it. They will score. Touchdown, San Jose State.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again, and with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score of the season.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. Coming out with it, it's Bond. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. Pulls it, fired, complete. And a quick completion, an even quicker loss. The defense was right there to knock him down.
We're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast, and they force a negative play.
Out of the gun to give to the back. This guy runs with some attitude, discarding tacklers, and works his way to the 19. And the Mountaineers headed quickly to the line. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. He makes the connection. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. The Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Quick completion to the right. Makes a grab and he's dragged down. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Back to throw, it's Spears. Quickly out to the tight end. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Mountaineers are moving quickly down the field. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man on the right. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. From the 22 on 1st and 10.
West Virginia.
They'll leave it with him. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. The Mountaineers are threatening in the red zone. They'll run play action. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And this is a guy who was very quickly rewriting the record books for his school. 5 sacks. That is not a typo. 5 sacks his last time out, and here he is getting his 1st in the game.
Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They're bringing heat. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Well, 2 great plays in a row by the defense, and if I'm on the coaching staff offensively, David, I'm starting to wonder, okay, how can I protect my quarterback? Do we need to move the pocket, change the launch point? Do I got to get the ball out of his hands quicker? Because right now, it doesn't look like my offensive line can hold up.
Nah, and when your offensive line can't hold up, there's a lot of things you can do, right? You can keep more guys in to protect. You can try to be a little bit more play action, run the football, keep them off balance. But 2 plays in a row, 2 dominant wins, 2 big sacks to really get this offense going the wrong direction.
1st down, West Virginia.
Scanning the field, it's Spears. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these 2 guys has to be great when you're throwing in the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these 2 guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. From the gun, running back gets to give. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. They're getting this guy lathered up. Makes his man miss. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. To the ground with the back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. They've been very sharp on this drive so far. Now 1st and 10 from the 43. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Hand off from the shotgun. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking for a man, it's Adams. Finds a soft spot in the middle. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and West Virginia has the lead. More importantly, we have an early barn burner here. Both teams firing on all cylinders, as our stats will show you. The defenses have some work to do to slow down these high-powered attacks as we start the 2nd quarter. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
Big loss on the last play threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. Smashes through. He's up to 86 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. He leaves it with the back. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Picked off. Looking for more room. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
The give from the gun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And the Mountaineers will hustle to the line. Looking to throw, it's Spears. Finds his man down the middle. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. It's 3rd down, and they have to get it to the 42 to move the sticks. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Bond. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Keeps it on the bootleg. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
First down, West Virginia.
From the red zone, looking for a space. Working that left side now. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They get to the line quickly. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Plows ahead for a pickup of 4 down to the 14. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Now they'll run the draw. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. And they decide to trot out the kicker. Just drives it between the uprights. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Tennessee endured a hostile crowd and the challenge that always comes with playing away from Rocky Top. And the Vols came away with a win. It wasn't a blowout, but it is a W. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win in David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. From the gun, the running back has it. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Handoff to the lone back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, San Jose State. And how about this offensive show so far?
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish with a huge play in the passing game, covering 66 yards to the end zone. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
3rd down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Looking to throw, it's Spears. The throw. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. The Mountaineers will line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. He's brought down, but there's also a penalty marker down. Let's see what this is about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The run from the shotgun. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. And the Mountaineers come to the line in the hurry-up. The RPO, fire complete to the left. On the move is the 30. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. The Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
West Virginia.
After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wide receiver shows motion. From the gun to give, looking for room. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Off the play fake. Pressure coming. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. Absolutely perfect. And now they regain the lead. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. Trying play action. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business. This drive will open from the 15. To the air, it's Spears. Swings it out to the flat. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. And the Mountaineers racing to the line in the hurry-up. He'll keep it himself. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. Looking to throw for it. Coming after him. Quarterback now on the run, still looking.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed, he's got power, he's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
The Mountaineers will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Got the back over the middle. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
On second down, he'll fire. Working that left side. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9.
Well, it didn't take long for this guy to leave his impact in the game, guys. With that catch, this guy's already over 100 yards in the game, and we're not even done the first half.
A first down run in the red zone. Gets it inside the 10, picks up a yard. They'll mark it at the 9. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Third and goal coming up here. To the air, it's Adams. Still looking, on the move. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Spartans! Just blinding speed. Speed that almost paralyzes defenders.
When you got a quarterback with that much speed, you got to find tricky ways to put more speed on the field, spy the quarterback with somebody that's really, really fast. And even when you do, a lot of times he still makes plays because he's that dang fast and that explosive.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the ball is intercepted. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
Have a day, young fella. 2 interceptions already? That's 3, 4, 5, 6 games for some people. A hot start, catching the football. He's acting like he's playing wide receiver out there. I might think about trying a different DB.
And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. They'll run it from the gun. Breaks the tackle. Great move there.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
Looking downfield, it's Adams. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense.
It has just been that kind of day for this guy. 4 picks now thrown in this game. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. He just hasn't been throwing the football accurately. This is a game he would like to soon forget.
West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense on the way.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Mountaineers want to pick up the tempo. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Complete downfield. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find it. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win, and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. The Mountaineers will have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Unleashes one. He's got it. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25.
Nice patience by the quarterback here, working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
He'll throw it. Catch in the middle. It's Proctor. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game. Now on 2nd down. Makes the grab on the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They're trying to extend this already long drive. The 9th play is a 3rd and 3. He's got his man. He stopped quickly, but not before he has enough for the 1st down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
And the Mountaineers will snap it on 1st and 10. He'll just keep slinging it. Fires to the end zone. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Looking for a man. It's Spears. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, West Virginia.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution of the drive by that offense.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they have a 2-point lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Liberty has been blitzed from the opening kick, and as you can see, the score right now is a lot to a little. They're trailing by 18 to Sam Houston. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. Fires one high and deep. Makes a catch at the 15. Touchdown, Spartans. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Right down the middle. Got him downfield. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Finds his man. It's Potts. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. He wants to throw here on second down. Pocket starts to collapse. And a little too much adrenaline on that throw never gave his receiver a chance. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Still running at the 40. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Oh, he missed it. No good. Guys, after that miss, we are still sitting on a 5-point game.
35. West Virginia, 30.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what a pleasure it's been to watch these two teams thus far there in Morgantown. And it's pretty clear the defensive game plan through 30 minutes has been just try to hang on and hope for the best against these electrifying quarterbacks. Whether it's throwing or running, they've dictated how this game has gone and maybe made those defensive coordinators question their career choices. Going to be fascinating to see which defense cracks the code. And with that, let's take the old country roads on our way back to Mountaineer Field.
The Mountaineers will boot it away to start the second half. Here's the return from inside his 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. They keep it on the ground to open the third. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Dropping back, it's Adams. Snags it over the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes the grab down the middle. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Spartans decide to punt it away. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Off the play fake on 1st down. Quickly complete. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down.
It's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. And the Mountaineers want to move quickly. Give to the single back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Mountaineers send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Adams. Fires left. He's got an open man. The expressway is wide open. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
It's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
The Spartans trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. Now on 2nd and goal. Barrels ahead. Touchdown, San Jose State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Ready to try the point after. And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge.
West Virginia, 30.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
It's a draw. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. And the Mountaineers moving quickly to the line. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Get it out on the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. The Mountaineers will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. 1st down for this offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. Gets it out fast. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. Back to throw. It's Adams. He's got his man. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. A strike downfield. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, San Jose State. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. UTSA has opened up a can, and the result is what's shaping up to be one of the more lopsided affairs of the entire day. They're up 14 over East Carolina. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Now on 1st down from the 28.
Yeah, and Palmer, I don't know what his grade's going to be, but hitting over 400 yards on the day, I think coaches are going to be pretty impressed with the day this young man had.
No doubt. And I think for defensive coordinators moving forward now, you're going to be charged with having to find answers to try to slow this guy down. Today, we've seen this defense try blitzing, zone coverage, man coverage. They've mixed up personnel. None of it has worked. This guy has carved them apart.
Snagged in the middle. It's Bond. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Offense getting set for first down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. And the Mountaineers in the hurry up. They get to him as he throws. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. Back to pass, it's Spears. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Got it inside the 10. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. The penalty wipes out the big play and the touchdown. It is just a punch in the gut for any offense. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. They're trying to get to it. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
Well, this defense has a 3-possession lead at this point. You're seeing how dominant they are up front. They have done such a good job recruiting D linemen, linebackers, guys that can blitz. They've got speed. They've found guys in the portal. They've recruited guys out of high school, and they are just eating right now.
The Mountaineers will punt this one away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it first and 10 at the 50. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Showing the arm strength to the left. Touchdown, Spartans! And the punishment has been extended.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not one, not two, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they capped off the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 50 yards out. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. Got the quick completion. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Here comes the offense on second down. To throw, it's Spears. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Going up top on first down. Feeling some heat. And they got him for the sack.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Fires on the run. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Mountaineers will send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Looking for a productive play on first down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. He'll try it again. Shows him the stiff arm. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. The Spartans have it with a 1st and 10. Power football with the run. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd down.
They go to the counter. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. And the Spartans have their offense in high gear.
For the offense.
He wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. The Spartans have moved it inside the 20. Dropping back, it's Adams. Using the quick game. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans! And the pummeling has started. I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the crud out of them so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all of them get to get juice and get to get some playing time, get some feel good. And the other side, well, they're just taking it right to the face.
Lining up to add another.
The kicker on for the extra point.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
San Jose State, 63. West Virginia, 30.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. West Virginia has it back ready to dive into that playbook. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. To the ground. He's got it again. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. After the run, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Hauls it in. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. Comes out throwing on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to throw. It's Spears. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
This is a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. He lost it high. high and deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The Mountaineers will call on their punt team. Oh, this is a bad, bad shank. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. He lofts one down the sideline. Grabs it inside the 15. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. They'll try to get it in with the run. Dragged down at the 6 after a pickup of 2. Now the offense tries to punch it in on second and goal. Off play action. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
In that second down play, the defense, I think, was expecting pass. So you saw them come firing upfield. They use their speed. They use their athleticism. They win the one-on-ones, and they get a big-time sack.
They've gotten pushed back, but it's still third and goal. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Good job to get everything he could, then get down with the slide. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal from the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. Put a 3 spot on the board as we finish the third quarter.
66, West Virginia, 30.
That's the end of the quarter. San Jose State is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Kickoff team lining up to send this one away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. That's caught. It's Potts. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. He's looking to throw. Steps away. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close.
Man, I've been there before as a quarterback. Sometimes you just wish the game would already be over, right? You've had nothing go your way all game long. You're trailing late. They're still getting sacks. And you just want to go back to the locker room. You want to get in the ice tub and start healing for next week.
So what do they have for third and short from their own 23? Back to pass, it's Spears. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Finds his man. It's Proctor.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
And the Mountaineers are on the move. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Man, this poor quarterback, he's got no time. You got to protect your quarterback. You got to find different ways to do it. Sometimes it's not working with 4 wide receivers. Maybe you bring in a couple tight ends, go max protection, more guys blocking, less guys in routes, but you got to find something to have success.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Leaves it with the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He wants it all. And it's batted away, and the 4th down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. The give to the tailback. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He'll toss it. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. And the Spartans will punt it away on 4th down. This will be his 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Back to throw, it's Spears. They're setting up the screen. Still on his feet at the 45. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. He's going to pass. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection.
QBs and wide receivers spend all offseason together throwing the football in air. I mean, really developing that chemistry and timing. Understanding, I get man coverage, I'm throwing this to you right now.
Oh, he makes the catch. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds.
Brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, going up top. Lets it fly. Got his man downfield. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on 1st down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. From the gun, looking for a man. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. And they'll drag him down after a good return.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat, and you're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. To the air, it's Woods. Quarterback adapting, trying to make magic with his feet. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Just feeds the running back. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. And he delivers the blow, and he's still running. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10.
I tell you, I love the mentality by this offense right now. They've got a pretty big lead. They're still being aggressive, taking shots, and they're finding the matchups they like. And man, they're taking advantage right now.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, looking for the score. Touchdown, San Jose State! And the route is on. This team just knows how to finish. They keep getting better and better and better, and they are close to going 9-0.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Louisiana Tech is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Ruston for some time. They're up by 28 over New Mexico State.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive.
We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Spears. Finds his big tight end. He makes the tackle at the 33 after a pickup of 5. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
Thank you very much. That's what the quarterback's thinking on that last play. I think he was even shocked that his receiver was that wide open downfield. He'll take it.
The Mountaineers trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Calls his own number. Touchdown, Mountaineers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
Lining up for the PAT. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge.
73, West Virginia. 37.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening. Run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
The give as they work on that clock. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Quarterback checking off.
Second down coming up.
Quarterback on the keeper. Picks up the first down, still moving. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. He'll pull it on the read. Got enough space. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
First and goal, San Jose State.
A first down run on the doorstep. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. With the clock running, this should be the final play. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to Orlando, Florida, and the campus of UCF. The Knights are ready to rock an FBC Mortgage Stadium, already bouncing as these fans have been preparing since early this morning. We believe we've got a great one in store today, and we've got a team that makes it into the top 25. Now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong. As we'll see the number 24 team in the country, the SMU Mustangs, facing off with another team from the Pac-12, the UCF Knights. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Knights will get us started with the opening kickoff. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Mustangs offense takes the field to start this game off. And there he is, a man who makes an entire stadium hold its breath every time he touches the ball, Jesse.
This defense better have a lot of breath in this game, too, because he gets better as the game goes on. He's the kind of guy, David, who can wear a defense down.
And he is the primary focus. That's what this defense is focused and keyed in on. We got to stop him if we're going to have success today.
Right back to the well. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Quick strike complete. Turns it on in midfield. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. That was a really nice catch and an even better run after the grab.
Yeah, and get that ball to your playmaker. What's good about having him in the slot is he can go either direction. You can get him matched up on somebody that's not as fast, and you watch, he can run away from those linebackers or safeties.
The Mustangs with the 1st and 10. The give to the lone running back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Now the play fake. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes his connection. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Mustangs line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And that ball will sail into the end zone for a touchback. The Knights offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
He showed it all there, a little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. The Knights are in the hurry-up. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. The Knights will line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Takes it on the return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Handoff from the gun. Nice move to pick up yardage. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all offseason, so they better be ready to bring it today, Dave.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give the...
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
The defense was not fooled. 3rd-and-1 situation, everybody in the stadium expecting run. The offense trying to get a little cute, trying to take a shot, and it blows up in their face. Nice job by the defense.
The Mustangs will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punt out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal flag in the back. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Danced his way through traffic, pick up a 4 to the 19. The Knights want to crank the tempo. They'll run play action. Might be looking to run. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Knights come to the line with a new set of downs.
Nice job. Nice way to end that play for the QB. He does a really good job scrambling, getting the first down, and getting down. Because defensively, I'm trying to get a lick. Anytime I can hit the quarterback, that is a win.
They go right back to him. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. The Knights decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They'll throw it on 1st down. It's complete to the left.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
Fires to the tight end. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. A new set of downs after the completion. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. He'll do it himself. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. And the Mustangs are flying down the field. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped him getting the 1st down. Gets it out quickly. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. To the ground to try to pick up the first. The Mustangs get enough to move the chains. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down.
That's a first down for the offense.
Might as well give it to him again. Shows him the stiff arm. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
Second down.
On second down, he'll let it fly. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. Makes the grab. Defense right there, and they are set up at the 14.
Of 15. First down for the offense.
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Looking to scramble. Short gain on the play before he slides. Going to work on second down in the red zone and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Fast motion from the offense. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. One step wrap, two step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Got it! And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Turning to the running game on first and goal. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Tries again to get it in. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. And they've moved closer and closer, and still they need 2 yards, third and goal. The give. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's third and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So they played keep away and held it for 16 plays on the scoring drive. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
The give out of the gun. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. The Knights headed quickly to the line. They'll keep it on the ground. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. He's looking to throw it. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Got room at the 35. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. The Knights will line it up on first and 10.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch them because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
Brings up second down.
Give to the back. They make the stop to the 19 after a pickup of 5. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. He'll keep it himself. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. good right down the boulevard. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's recap that ranked-on-ranked matchup that has just gone final. Texas looked like a program ready to take the next step after a big road win today. This was a complete team effort from the Horns. Offense, defense, and special teams doing its part. Hook 'em. And they hooked a W in this one. Each week in college football, the tests are just so tough. And we found that out again today, guys, with another ranked team going down.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Quarterback on the keeper. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. This offense has a second down play. He's looking to throw. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He lobs one high down the left side. A full dive to haul that one in. This is an explosive attack, and that last big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 26. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. And the Mustangs look to keep this drive humming. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, SMU!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit, and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets hyped.
And Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Knights will hustle to the line. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He fires back across the field, and it's intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
I'll tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, you know, in the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to kind of get a few first downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He makes a grab. Oh, and he thought he had a chance to house him, but the defense tackles him at the 3. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Mustangs! They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone.
UCF 3.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. They make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to a close. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down to go out and refocus this drive, David.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment and they've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to...
Fires into traffic, picked off. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, SMU. What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And the extra point gives them a 28-3 lead. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And the returner is stopped. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
They'll try the run. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. It'll be third and short from their own 33. Gives it to the back on the draw. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The Knights are rolling down the field. The give to the back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. From the gun, the ground game. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Takes the handoff. It's Brock. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Dances away to buy time. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. 2nd down coming up. They try to pop a run on the draw. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. The Knights have taken it inside the 20. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. High quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. The Knights will move the sticks. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Knights! Some much-needed life from this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. If you're down, you got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point cuts the lead to 28-10. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute that.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Finds his tight end. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down.
25-yard line. Good enough for a first down.
One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And he's brought down after a nice game. He's up to 81 yards rushing in this game, and what a year he's had, getting closer and closer to 1,800 for the season. At midfield, he's got room. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Trying to escape and get it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. He finds his man. And they pick up just a few on that completion. First snap in the red zone on this drive. Wide out in motion. Trying play action. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Jukes his way for more. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. With the run on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Mustangs.
Well, this offense has been physical. They came out in this game with a lot of pride and the ability up front and the belief that they can block people and get it done. They are dominating this defense. 3 rushing touchdowns now in the game.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 35-10. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
35. UCF 10.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. Leaves it with the back. And he could not get loose on the run. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The play action fake. On target over the middle. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. They'll put the tight end in motion. Running back searching for a hole. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. He'll pull it on the read. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. The Knights are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. He'll set up to throw. This one's complete. Crosses the 30. He's got away. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets him 30+.
Love the individual effort by the wide receiver after the catch, making people miss, showing you the speed. Now he's set up his offense down in the red zone.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Got some work to do after that last play. 2nd and 13. Off play action. Steps away to find some room. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you. And he's running in the open at the 20. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, SMU!
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Marshall is ahead right now in Huntington, but that's not exactly Randy Moss out there controlling this game. Things are a long way from being over. They're up by 7 over Appalachian State.
They'll throw it on first down.
Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Movement here from the tight end. The give on the inside. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. They'll try to run for it. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. The Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Finds the tight end. They make the stop, but the sweet pull and catch is plenty to give him a first down. New set of downs after that completion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Going over the top. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. They go to the ground. They'll give him a couple. That leaves him with 3rd and 8. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's open on the right. Oh, look out! And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, UCF!
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass ball. Great route by the receiver, good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
Ready to try the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
Splits the uprights. So a drive there of 85 yards. And the score comes courtesy of an explosive play in the passing game from 60 yards out. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the tackle was made on the return man, but there is a flag on the play.
Holding. Receiver team.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. First down here for the offense. From the gun, running back on the move. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. He's got him in the flat. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. You've got a 3rd and manageable, back up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. Complete. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves to change for the first down. The Mustangs have this offense rolling. He'll do it himself. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Quarterback will audible. On the move. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. It's 3rd down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Mustangs send out the punt unit. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and the receiver just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Caught over the middle. It's Ortiz. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. The Knights come to the line in the hurry-up. He'll come out throwing on first down. Got his man quickly. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. He wants to throw. Quickly complete. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. The Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Lets it go to the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Now after the misfire, it leaves them with 3rd and goal from the 3. He'll ride his man on the option. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down.
There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
This will likely be the last play of the half. They're going to ride this running back. Ripping through the defense. They make the stop, and that is the end of the 1st half. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there in Orlando. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those 1st downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to 2 of the best receiving corps in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves. And with that, let's send it back to the guys just down the road from our EA Sports Studios at the Bounce House.
The Mustangs will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the 2nd half. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the 2nd half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the 2nd half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the 1st half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on 4th downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
It's a nice run there to get the 1st down. I got to tell you, I'm impressed with the stable of backs and the weapons this offense has. A lot of different guys can touch the football in a variety of ways, but they've been running it very, very well in this game so far.
Ever since they invented the forward pass, the tight ends have been running the drag and getting the 1st down.
I think it's because the tight ends is so much versatility. You know, they can block and stay in the formation, or they can release and come out. But either way, if the quarterback's patient, most of the time, that drag route's going to come over.
And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Off play action on 1st down. He'll pull it down and run. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. The Knights racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out. But when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Looking to throw on third. It's complete on the right side. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. The give to the back. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Hit a speed bump on that last play. Now work to do on 2nd and 15. The give from the gun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They've methodically worked the ball down the field. 11th play of the drive coming up. But this one, 3rd and long. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. His field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll go right back to it. And the Mustangs get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with the lone back. Giving him his pads. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
Hand off from the shotgun. They make the stop, but he got work done on the ground, picking up 6 to the 23. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. The throw to the outside is complete. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. The Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs. To the ground with the back. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Back open in the middle. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Wants to throw on 3rd down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
This defensive end is an animal. He already has 2 sacks, and we're only in the 3rd quarter. I'd move him around a little bit more defensively so that the offense has no idea where he's lining up. Because right now, man, he is feasting.
And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. He'll line it up from 34 yards out. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Purdue is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Bob Greasy, this might not be over just yet. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to BYU. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He'll bring it out. It's key. And the returner goes down. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you've just simply got to make them.
They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. The Knights want to pick up the tempo. He's looking for an open man on second down. Quick completion on the out route. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand.
This defense really has their hands full, guys. They got to play with great eye discipline because they don't know who's going to be keeping the football in the run game. And that time, you saw the QB. He was able to kind of skirt his way to get some positive yards.
Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. He'll keep it himself. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Fires deep toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. The Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up, Reese, and I like where I'm at. And if I'm on offense right now, my job is to put another long drive together, eat more clock, and get another score.
Just got to be better in the red zone this time around. When they get down close to the goal line, you need better execution to put a touchdown.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Now adjusting. He's going to take off. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. Fighting off the defender.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
He's going to pass on 2nd down. He's going to run it. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete to the left. Running toward the tape. Touchdown, Mustangs! And the stomping has commenced. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished the drive with a touchdown toss from the 49. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The Knights will have it 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it, and it's been that way all day. They move the tight end all over. Leaves it with the running back. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. Here on 3rd down, will they go back to the running game? Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. And the big gain. They've got it on the 46. The Knights are marching down the field. They'll run it from the gun. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks for the 1st down. Offense walks through the line for play number 7 of the drive. Out of the gun, they give to the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. On 2nd down, wants to throw. Gets it out fast. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. The Knights look to do some damage in the red zone. He looks that one in nicely. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the 1st down. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll test the right side. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. He's moving out of the pocket. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And here comes the field goal unit. It is good. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete to the left. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a 1st down.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the 1st down.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. They want to just keep throwing it. Fires to the wideout. Oh, what a grab by the defense. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44.
Man, that is just great awareness by the big fella up front defensively. He did a good job just reading the quarterback's eyes. He knew where he was going with the football, and he's like, wait, these interceptions are not just for the little fast guys. Us big guys can get it done too.
Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. The Knights will punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Determined run, but he stopped after 2 yards down at the 13. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Maybe picked up a couple as he gets it to the 14. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Mustangs will send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He gets a block. Makes the tackle, really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. 1 more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Palmer.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Floating away. He'll try to do it himself.
Well, the unique thing about this defense with their nickel personnel is they're able to disguise what they're doing. They can play a lot of different coverages. They can play man, zone, but they can also bring the nickel player in the box and still be pretty good against the run. That time, pretty good job defending the QB scramble. Let's see what they do here on 4th.
The decision to go for it does not pan out. They'll leave it with him. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They'll keep it on the ground. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
Give to the running back. Still running at the 40. He'll work his way down to the 28.
And obviously this offense has had their way, getting the huge lead. And now, when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And I think if you're the head coach here, you kind of got mixed reviews on your passing attack so far because, yes, you've thrown for a bunch of yards. Given up 4 sacks now. Pass protection has not been great, even though they've got the lead in this game.
A 1st down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. Working that left side now. Tackled immediately after the catch. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. Power football with the run. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. After making 1 field goal, he'll need a little distance on. This one a 40-yard try coming. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And now the lead is extended a little further.
55, UCF 29.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think we got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points, but they've had...
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Still on his feet. Touchdown, SMU! The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. With that last score, things comfortable here in the 4th as they are headed to a 7-1 record.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Georgia has the lead right now, but they have not been able to separate themselves just yet between the hedges of Sanford Stadium. They're up by a field goal over Tennessee. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Marquez. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He makes a catch. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Knights! Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
PAT unit on the field. Smashes it through for the PAT. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it in style with a 57-yard toss for 6. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'll be interesting to see what happens here in the 2nd drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Mustangs decide to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll take it on the return. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Firing to the right, complete. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. Moving away from pressure. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ortiz. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23.
Nice play design on that one. You make it easy for your quarterback, too, because it's easy to see what's happening right in front of you. Over the middle of the field, you can see where defenders are dropping. You can see where the soft spots are in zone coverage. And just a really nice job by the QB locating his guy and making an accurate throw.
The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. Looking to throw. Getting some heat. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And you try to catch him off bounds, maybe on 1st down and goal right here, a situation where maybe you sneak in a pass. Defense was ready, got the sack. Now you got to be a little bit more creative now that you got the negative play. The offense, I know you've worked this all week. You got to get ready to execute in the red zone.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. A run for the quarterback. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. 3rd and goal from way back there. From the gun, wants to pass. To the end zone, and is picked off.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Discards him with the stiff arm. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
And the Mustangs have it with a 1st and 10. They think there's room to run to the right here. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Mustangs are moving quickly down the field. The give and tick, 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 tick. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Leaves it with the back. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. They've made clutch, tough plays on this drive on third down. They need one more on 3rd and 7. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the right. Got his man downfield. Touchdown Mustangs! And the beatdown has ensued. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
SMU 69, UCF 36.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Looking to move it through the air. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
You know, as the head coach of this team, this is one positive you're going to take away from this game, is that your players don't quit, and they're still willing to fight. There's obviously a lot of things they've got to iron out offensively, and we've seen that.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright, and you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
A first down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive.
I know a lot of people are scratching their heads why they try to kick that field goal. You're in the 4th quarter. You're down a boatload of points. A field goal isn't going to do it. If you want to win this game, you need touchdowns. I would anticipate for every possession they get from here on out, man, you got to be way more aggressive.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. One back in the backfield, he gets to carry. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. And it's another 1st and 10 play. Gonna run it. It's Ellington. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game. David, this was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why offenses are ahead of defenses in this game. It was no different.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.